aí, galera, continuando aqui nossa série de Assassin's Creed aqui, quem fala com vocês é o Pedro. Caramba, essa intro aqui foi... não é a minha intro. Não sei que intro foi essa, mas não é a minha.
I think there's a problem with the animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
Vamos entrar aqui no quarto
dele. I'm pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's
Não, entra aí, não fala com ela não.
You have to stop them, Desmond. When they act...
Dorme. Eu quero evoluir na história, vai, dorme. Quantos minutos a gente tem de vídeo? Podemos gravar 23 minutos. Será que eu gravo direto? Desculpa aí, eu acho que eu vou ter que coisar a cortininha ali, tá mó claridade.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles. Yeah, we're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
Será que melhorou algum pouquinho? Acho que melhorou, hein?
It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
Cadê a
I'm
câmera
not
boa?
an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow.
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax.
Bora.
I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The
Parede
point, I
invisível,
suppose, is
odeio.
that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read.
Vamos, porra, eu quero jogar, fio.
Nothing is true.
Fio, vou dar na sua cara se você não calar a boca. Vai. Tem sorte que eu não tenho o botão de bater aqui.
There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles.
Vai, mano.
Answer the question. Can we begin?
Isso mesmo, era isso que eu queria. Olha, você tem sorte de eu não poder dar um mata-leão em você, filho, senão você tava lascado. Bora, sem diálogo. Sem diálogo, graças a Deus. Pá. Já olha aqui. Deixa eu ver que memória a gente tá, peraí. Tamo quase chegando, hein, galera. Vamos lá. Eu acho que nesse aqui a gente zera nesse aqui, hein. Mentira, eu vou deixar o final por outro vídeo. Assim que eu mostrar que a gente passou o negócio, eu vou fazer um vídeo à parte, porque eu não sei se o final é grande, se o final é pequeno. Às vezes esse aqui pode ser o final, fim 1. Vamos lá, pulando pro lado e pro outro. E daí eu foco no Forza, aí vai ser totalmente ao contrário. Vai ser 2 vídeos de Forza e um de Assassin's Creed. Apesar da galera tá falando que tá gostando mais do Assassin's Creed,
We have much to discuss.
a gente faz um pouquinho mais de Forza só pra zerar rápido.
Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, he still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first.
Vamos pra Jerusalém então, vai.
It's where
Libera o
you
bagulho
find
aí.
him now. Let this final
Uma só,
offering
né?
lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Pode ir pá. Aí galera, eu vou fazer aquele cortezinho porque nós vamos pra Jerusalém. Simbora. Cortezão em 3, 2, 1. Já estamos aqui em Jerusalém. E simbora. Já desce aqui. Já vamos lá falar com o cara. Os momentos finais do jogo já estão chegando.
Upon you as well, brother.
Olha, olha o bagulho da espada dele. Ele trocou de espada.
Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both the guard tower and a hospital. And to
Cara,
the
não tem
southwest,
braço?
at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Tá, a gente vai pra aquela parte chata, né? Que a gente tem que ficar fazendo as missõezinhas. Beleza, então essa parte a gente sempre pula, então... Né, vamos lá. E aí galera, já voltamos aqui, já vamos entrar aqui da proximidade. Aí, entramos direto, já vamos falar com o cara sem braço.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-Din.
Deixa eu levantar mais um pouquinho. Opa! Já desregulei tudo, já desregulei tudo.
I've yet to divine their
Deixa
true
assim.
intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives.
Porra, já
Still
desregulei
others
tudo,
insist
vou
that
ter que
they are here to
arrumar.
parlay.
Ai, bosta.
Peace?
Tem que aparecer o HUD
The
do
others
jogo.
I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Ah, eu tenho que
Make
pegar
no
a pena.
mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better.
Pega a pena. Aí.
Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who
Vai,
worshipped
mano.
Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik,
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Tá, já posso sair?
Fast
Aí.
forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Red apareceu. Tá. Fica mais ou menos aqui assim, os vídeos. Então vamos lá. Vou fazer aquele corte. Quando eu voltar já vamos de... É isso aí, galera. Chegamos aqui. Vamos lá. Ih, alguém morreu. E aí, não vai acontecer nada. Morreu já.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin,
Vou ficar rezando.
taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Ele tá olhando pra gente. Não, não é pra gente não. Não é pra gente não. Deixa eu rezar aqui. Agradeceu a Deus aí já?
Amém.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer,
Eu acho que
but
ele
it
viu a
has
gente, hein?
proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any
Vou
who
até
would
ficar mais pra
face
trás.
them fairly. But not today, for since one stands among us, he mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him, bring him forward, that God's justice might be done.
E eles viram a gente mesmo. Toma! Foca no que tá no chão. E aí, galera? Nossa! Porra! E tem como? Tem como? Não. Você é louco, filho. Não, vou pausar. Na hora que eu matar o cara, eu volto. Vocês viram o desafio que eu vou passar? Ai, cara, consegui. Depois da 10ª vez a gente consegue. Caralho, a mina é difícil, velho. É difícil. Porra, velho. Nunca peguei um chefão assim no Assassin's Creed 1. Os caras é muito foda. Consegui bugar ela. Ela foi me atacar, segurando no meu colarinho. Eu soltei, só que na hora que eu joguei ela na parede, eu tava perto e consegui ficar batendo nela e ela ficou cambaleando pra frente. Só por isso que eu consegui, senão eu não ia conseguir matar esse negócio. Meu Deus do céu, tô desesperado aqui, meu coração tá a milhares, minha perna não para de balançar, mano. Puta que pariu, nossa. Mata ela logo, pô, vai ter piedade dessa porra aí, mano. Demorei, pô, pacas pra... Nossa senhora, velho, meu Deus do céu. Ah, o boss mais difícil, Eu me estressei aqui, velho, eu me estressei. Só não me estressei mais do que eu zerando o Gears of War no Insano. O 1, o 2 e o 3.
late.
Mas...
What do you mean?
You were not my target.
Nossa
I will
senhora.
not take your life. You're free to
Eu não tô nem acreditando que eu
go.
vou seguir.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
Ele deixou ela viva, filha da mãe. Como é que nós vai explicar isso pro seu mestre? Hein, seu vagabundo? Ai, meu Deus. Eu tô lascado. Eu tô na roça. Opa, e aí, galera? Galera, eu vou chegar lá no cara. Porque eu preciso ir com calma, mano. Eu não vou conseguir, não. Eu vou pausar o vídeo aqui de novo. Beleza, galera. Já cheguei aqui. Não demorou muito, não. Não demorou muito, não.
It was a trap.
Bora.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mu'alim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never.
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict, men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the Creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You're the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Então, galera, eu acho que o vídeo vai ficar por aqui, porque eu acho que o próximo já é o final, não é? Bom, só vou saber quando eu chegar. Nossa, eu tenho que vir pra Chutundal. Eu tenho que ir até lá? Não vai dar aquele bagulhinho? Então essa parte vai ficar pro próximo vídeo. O próximo vídeo vai ser grande. Então, é isso aí, valeu, falou. Hoje eu tô todo aleatório. Então, é isso aí, galera. Eu queria mandar vocês sempre dar uma olhadinha na descrição, que tem uma frase muito bonita sempre lá na descrição. E é isso aí, valeu, falou e fui.